Hi, another beautiful day, another very, very fine day, and another beautiful segment is going to happen today. Another beautiful conversation. Another come together where we just have conversations about our community. We talk to people and try to find out what we are doing wrong or what we should be doing right to get our community to where we want it to be. Um, I always say, no person will do one for we. No one is going to help where we want to be except us, me and you. Not only me and you, if we decide to say this, so you know what, we want better this community, we want the best for this community, we want everything for this community, and then we get to work, and then we'll get the community to where we want to see it. Like I said, it's going to be another very, very beautiful segment, another very, very fine segment on Toridey. Not just because I say so, but because the person who will get on here today is wonderful. Um, you follow him on social media. You follow him you follow her on social media. You follow her on now. This is the thing when a woman, when a lady is is that good with what she does, when a lady is doing things that you did not expect, like not like you did not expect, but doing far beyond, they become a king. So if you hear me I call, I refer to her as he. It might sound like a mistake, but that is how much I respect her work. That's how much I respect the effort she puts in to grow our community. Um, wow. I'm excited. I'm excited, and any person who know me know I love these conversations. I want to have these conversations. I always want to talk about um, uh, 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 things like this that will help us get to a better place. Yeah, we have a few people watching already. Please don't forget to comment. Please don't forget to share. Hey, my boss, Julio. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Player, man. I'm happy you're watching. I'm happy. Guys, don't forget to share. Like I said, it's going to be another wonderful session. It's going to be another wonderful session. I'm trying to share. That's the reason why you see I'm breaking in. Share more, get a few people on, and then we can invite our guests. The topic today is very, very important. Do everything possible to watch this video from the beginning to the end. We there for some era. It's about media. It's about social media, and this era, especially for our community, it never still be popular. Some people I see here, somebody say, "Oh, I know them for social media. Oh, I know one be me for social media. Oh, I know one, I know one, I know one, I know one." Today, what we try to do is discuss social media. We discuss media, discuss social media, the influence it has in our community, and the influence most of the people the way they lead our social medias for our community, they get them for our community. Um, yeah, now some theories of what they look at like we can ignore, but trust me, the ramifications are it's crazy until you get to understand how social media works, how people they use social media, how you feel use social media, who then be the influencers, which be their roles, and you are missing out on a lot. And if you not get a mastery of what social media is, social media influencers are, what they do, how they do it, and there's little things that they do. You know, if you really explore social media to the fullest. Now, I did talk about me and you. What about our kids? Do you even worry about who your kids follow? Do you even worry who their role models are on social media? Do you even know how to manage content online, how to tweak maybe your social media to make sure your household is getting the right information? Or you're just one of those persons who feel like, oh, I'm not aiming for social media, but then you're picking them for social media, they follow the wrong people, they do the wrong things and all of that. Now the conversation that for today, um Now the conversation, the role of social media in our community. The role of social media slash influences in our community. Yeah, that is the conversation for today. The conversation that for today. Guys, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. I see 10 people online already. Please go ahead and share the video. We want to have more people online so we can bring in our guest in the next 2, 3 minutes so we can kickstart this conversation. Like I said, I was talking to a friend the other day, and they were concerned. They were concerned. They were telling me, "Hey, Nasako, my hand no different." I say, "Wait and say if you know the kind person who I go discover, say my picking the follow you online like loyally, you don't follow that person now for more than 5 months. They are loyal to the person and they are loyal to the person and all of that. Like he say, if you know, like he say a bit disturbed. I'm like, but guess what? Now some person do I don't get the conversation we used so many years ago about social media. They tell me how oh social media na boredom, social media, oh you know get a place, oh social massa, when I leave my on social media thing and blah 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 blah. Now that picking don't beat you on that, and the picking don't know places and know things them online instead of social media, we you know. So even if you even control with the beginning watch them or who the beginning follow them and all of that on social media, we need to understand social media. We need to understand the influence it has in our community. We need to understand our influencers. We need to understand the influence they have in our community. Else, 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 we could only reap now the negative effects of social media. Anything where you get mastery of, anything where you get information about, anything where you get a grasp of, guess what? You will always know how to use that thing to the best. You will always know how to use that thing the best. But if you not get knowledge about some certain thing, how you want to use them? How you want to use them? And that is what I see happening in our community today. People, hey, my boss Pakuli, welcome. How you want use them? You understand how you want use these things when you don't have grasp of how you want use this thing when you don't even know anything about them. You understand? Social media today, nation's fair way in new for our community. It's still strange for some people for our community, but guess what? So many people don't use social media to their advantage, and today they are millionaires, they are billionaires, they are successful people. So many people don't use social media for the level where they don't build relationship with people we today they benefit from that relationship. So many people then, but guess what? A few people then they don't use that negatively. It don't destroy them, it don't destroy their family, it don't destroy their career, and all of that. What I'm actually trying to say is if we understand how to use social media, it could only work for our benefit. Guys, please go ahead and share. My boss Paco, I beg share. We don't send links more time. My boss Roy Mama go join. Uh, my boss Roy Mama go join, and we go ahead to kickstart everything. My boss Mba Evaristus. Thank you very much for watching. Sylvia Mengot B is online. My brother Agbotakan Julius. Guys, go ahead and share the video now. If you have any questions about social media, if you have any specific questions to Nasako, if you have any specific questions about Toridey, you can ask. Edit Pikwa, Mommy Edit, welcome. Mommy Edit says social media all the way. You need to tap the positive part of social media. Very, very true. Very, very true. That is one thing we have to do. We have to do everything possible to look at the positive side of social media and then we exploit them. I ever tell people say, I dey ever tell people say the one thing we dey ignore na the fact say almost everything about life get a negative and a positive. Almost everything about life get a negative and a positive. So the way Mami be put am, Mami be ever tell me and say, life is a blessing and a curse. Everything about life is a blessing and a curse. It just depend on how you want see things and how you want manage them. You understand? If you decide to focus on the negative and explore only the negative, that is on you. You understand? If you want focus on the positive and for really understand the positive about most things, you really get for dig deep, go inside, do your research, find how if you really exploit the advantages of most of these things, and then you actually benefit from the situation. For me, so long as it's legal, I don't have any problem with people using them. You understand? So long as it's legal, so long as you're using it to build, so long as you're using it to enhance, to upgrade humanity, so long as you're using them positively, it should be a good thing. And I feel like that is the same reason why so many governments today, so many communities, so many, they feel like no, social media is a good thing. Social media is a good thing. Now, within the social media sphere, we'll get people that they call our influencers. We all day for social media. But we'll get a few people that they call them say influencers. Who be the influencers? How did they become influencers? What to be their role? What to be their role? You understand? Wait to be. Oh, Prezi. Oh, Prezi, welcome. And thank you very much for watching. Yeah, Prezi say there is need for more education on how to use social media. Very, very true. Because we can always use it to our advantage. We can always use social media to our advantage. It gets so much for contribute. It gets so much for help we achieve our goals as and as individuals, as a community, and all of that. But if we not get knowledge on, we will fail woefully. Most of the people that will tell you say, oh, I know them over social media, I don't care, blah blah blah. They don't have knowledge about social media. They don't have knowledge about social media. They don't have a clue of what is happening on the until they take their time, go deep, go deep, go dig, go inside, go research, go try to find out which be social media, how it work, how if it help me, how if it destroy me, and all these things. Then that time, if you come to a conclusion, so you know what, I don't want to be part of it. But it would difficult to see someone we don't understand how social media they work and how if he use and build himself or a community. And then you say, oh, I don't want to be part of this anymore. My brothers and sisters, every now and then we get new social media platform for year or for day, whether not the TikTok, whether not the this, whether not the that, whether not the that, whether like so many things. I was having a conversation with a friend the other day, and I was like, bro, you get TikTok? He say, I don't get me TikTok, I don't like me that thing them. I say, oh, you don't like TikTok? He say, yeah. I say, you know what it happened for this, you know? I say, the kind of thing that me had to say for TikTok, it is scare me. He say, what you mean? I say, the kind two are the see small picking, small girls them. They did one for TikTok because they find likes, because they find, according to which they call them coins. We some of that coin then are 1 cent and whatever. Like you see the kind of things people, small, young picking, small, they did one for TikTok for very little things. I start to worry like, and guess what? Most of we the parents, most of we friends them. Most of we will be grandpapa now. We don't have any information about what is happening. So we don't even know. So you actually there for house, you're picking the inside room. You there for parlor, you glad say, oh, it the inside room no. So it they fine, blah 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 blah. You know, no see the thing where that picking the inside room they do for TikTok or for Bigo Live or for whatever social media platform or for Instagram Live. It was past if it be even way close, come off for house, go do whatever thing you want to do. Until we understand social media, then we feel help even the picking them, we feel guide them, we feel tell them say, hey, no be time for you for do this, no be so you get for do this. Well, mama, why you feel so you want? Until we all today for social media, You understand? Now, so some certain thing that I never even do am for social media because my pikin dey for the my pikin dey for the. Then say they know say me that dey for social media, so they never even mess up do some kind of thing them. Nope. One time I'll ask, hey, why not see a thing? They like, you don't block me and this and that and that. They will laugh say, yeah, I be block you, blah blah. Pass go unblock me. Now, maybe say I dey struggle for restrict them. Maybe say I dey stop them from doing no. I dey just struggle for guide them, make sure see this. So I just get that eye on them. So if something they way they go wrong, me have to talk with them. The same way, if me try to try to do something way wrong, then say they'll call me, say, "Wait, daddy, what you're actually doing, we don't like it. It is disrespectful. It is. You understand? We want to be a brother's keeper. We won't be that person way. If you look and say, oh, okay, this way you did do correct. Me have to tell you, see, but until we get knowledge about social media, until we there for social media, we there for these various platforms them. We see what way they happen. We get friends them for the way they see what way they happen. If we communicate with we will be left behind. So many things that happen from social media platform then nowadays. You get people then we yeah. I don't see any link. I don't see a Roy Mama a link. I think it is struggle for join. It is say device not connected. I don't know why. It is I did see for you. Okay, it don't come now. Okay, she's here. Wow, this is beautiful. So yeah, man, thank you guys very, very much. The conversation today will be wonderful. Like I said earlier, where mama go come, where mama enter a back on a clap, when all man clap because we get for welcome me the way we it deserves to be welcomed. Boss. Oh Lord. Wow. This is a beautiful day.
Hello. I'll try to connect with my other phone, but it's like it's not working.
Wow. By the way, thank you for coming. At least the one they find
Well,
uh I'm glad. Hi, they know we decide so one way that they can had then so.
I know me and you might. Is it okay for me to come off this? Let me use this other phone.
Okay, just do that. That's
All
okay.
right, please take
Mm-hmm.
me off this. Let me see if I can get access with this other phone. This is much
O-
better.
Okay. Yeah. You want to use the other phone. So we really talk about the use of social media. Guys, for everyone we don't join, please go ahead and share the video. We want to have a beautiful conversation. A conversation that is going to be a blessing to you, a conversation that is going to be a blessing to to the generation. Um a conversation that's going to be a blessing to the generation after us. We are rather unfortunate now our generation can forget this conversation. Our pa them and our big papa them and all that one them they need be there for this time.
All right, I think this is much better.
Okay.
Much better.
Okay. Boss, welcome.
Thank you. Hi,
Wow,
everyone.
thank you very much. I know hardworking woman, busy woman, and the
Oh,
Nasa Kono will leave me rest. They still put you pressure. We want you on the live. We want you. That is actually because of what I see you do in the community. That is because of the heart I see you have. You have a good heart. You want to see our community grow. You want to see every other person happy. You want to see us making progress as a community. And when you get that kind of heart, no say to really no leaving me rest. We want you here. We want to know about you. We want to. By the way, you're far more bigger than this platform.
ah,
You're not here because you're looking for anything. You're here because you know, okay, me coming to Toridey is going to give him a push, the push that he needs to get to where he wants to be. Officially, my say boss, welcome to Toridey. um Wow. A lot. I get a lot. I get so many questions that we I don't even know how to start. I know so many people know you already.
mhm.
But for the few people they probably they watch you for the first time or they will watch this video and then get to know you for the first time. Tell us a little bit about you, your names, where you from.
Hmm. Hi, everybody. I see my husband Sparkle. My lover, no, hi everybody. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor. I feel privileged. I feel loved. I feel honored to be here today. Trust me, you don't even know. You look at us as if we're the biggest one, but trust me, you have a bigger platform. And I'm really honored to be here today. My name is Roy Mama, actually. I'm the host of the Roy Mama Show.
Yeah.
I'm a Bakosi girl. Unfortunately,
Wow.
people
Well,
think I'm from Pom. And a lot of people think I'm from Pom because of Mama Talaku.
okay.
But I'm a Bakosi woman from the South Province, from Cameroon.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be here today. Thank you for having me.
But na Southwest region, oh, they don't change am.
Oh, that's always been at least I don't learn one thing.
That's- the way that they change the thing, they let manga food go back every two
I
minutes, go ask her
know.
whether they don't change
I,
something. This is going to be a beautiful segment because I learned, I got to know you, I learned about you many years ago. And me, I be that person we I ever like for just stay for background. I the only check your stuff, check this, check that. I don't know sir I want to start the conversation. But first we'll start with the Roy Mama show. What is the Roy Mama show all about?
um, the Ramama Show is actually a platform where we extend helping hand to the community through love and light,
Mm-hmm.
and to put a smile on anyone's face. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
We don't discriminate, whether
Mm-hmm.
you from what region or what tribe. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
definitely not don't discriminate. Sorry, it's a platform that reach out nationwide. It's but most especially Cameroonians,
Mm-hmm.
because I came to realize that community is a little bit closed up when it has to do with a lot of things and it has to do with social life.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just try as much as possible to create a platform where it opens ground for people to be able to earn their mind and be able to be comfortable to talk and express themselves. Bye, my love. Yeah. Sorry, that's my son going to work. Yes, so that's what the Roma Masha is all about.
Okay. Uh, uh, um, the conversation today, I titled the role of social media slash influencers in our community. I feel like our community there for back. So many people still feel like, oh, I don't want to use my social media. Oh, I know they media. Oh, social media, blah 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 blah. And then if you move even from social media and influencers, our people don't even know who an influencer is and why it is even important for us to know these things. Because until you know these things, then you decide how you want to use them. I don't
Mm,
know if I correct.
definitely.
So for you, when you think social media, what comes to your mind?
Um, when I think about social media, I think about a community where
Mm-hmm.
we come together to express, to learn,
Yes.
to encourage, to build, to love, to share. You know,
Mm-hmm.
a place where um, I definitely try to help people not to emotionally invest themselves,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot you can get positively and negatively from social media.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very careful how you put yourself out there and how you express yourself,
Yeah.
because the platform that can build and at the same time it's a platform that can ruin.
No.
It's an open environment for everyone to be very cautious and careful. At the
Yeah.
same time, have an open mindset to be able to learn and find a better path in life.
Well. Now, Um, I'm very, very excited to have you. That's me. And if you control them, guys, for those who are watching, thank you guys very much. I don't want to be the only person for ask questions. And sorry, so I'll ask most questions over Pidgin or answer for English or for French, or if you choose Pidgin, fine. But that is me. I like Pidgin more. Go ahead and share the video. Go ahead if you have any questions. I'll go actually ask the questions. Just comment whatever your question is, whether it's I don't know he tell me say want answer all question them. So when I ask you any kind of question, don't want to ask them.
Ready?
Now,
And then radio.
I want
That's
to ask you,
smart.
do you
One way
think
would throw me off the curve. So I'm ready.
so I want to ask you, do you think our community is actually exploiting social media the way they should?
Whew, that's a deeper one. I think we're growing. I think
Mm-hmm.
we're learning. I think it's a community where we got social media as a hit,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
we didn't know how to handle it. But in the beginning, it was really hard. When I actually, let me say this, when I started on social media,
Mhm.
I came with, all of me.
Mhm.
I felt like it was, and I think a lot of people at this time still feel the same way. I
Mhm.
felt like it was a platform where I could just put in my all, and
Mhm.
I would definitely have that helping hand to lean my head on. Uh,
Mhm.
I felt like I had a lot in me that I had to give out to the community, and,
Mhm.
unfortunately, there was a heat that came at that time, few years
Mhm.
down the road,
Mhm.
where it kind of changed the course of what social media we saw social media to be, because
Mhm.
we took something from a different community, brought into the community where
Mhm.
we felt like we wanted spotlight more than
Mhm.
the community. So a
Wow.
lot of people derail from the point of trying to build a community than fighting for spotlight.
Mhm.
But I think with the few years in last few years, we have come from a place where we've realized that it is not a place where you have to put it all.
Mhm.
Because there are people who come in with good intentions, and there are people who come with really bad intentions.
Very true.
So you really have to be careful how you tread, and
Mhm.
also and there's a lot that we're still learning. And I'm so excited that there's a lot of platforms that have grown. There's a lot of
Mhm.
people that are learning. There's a lot of platforms that are realizing that you have to you have to grow from a positive side of it to be
Mhm.
to gain that,
Mhm.
be able to gain that phase. So I think we're still learning, and
Mhm.
if we have a broad and open mindset, trust me, we're definitely gonna learn more.
My brother Roger Mbong say me add small pigeon name me the tourist suite.
I will try. I will
What's
try my
that?
daughter.
Nah, no worry about that, bro. The most important thing,
I don't know.
man, boss, the most important thing are the
I'll
information.
try.
And
Don't hit on me so hard, but I'll try.
wow, so some social media, um, for you, what to be the biggest disadvantage where you don't notice with social media, especially for our community?
Um, the biggest disadvantage is just manipulation. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of people who have manipulated the mind. I've seen a lot of people who have manipulated the mind of the communities, the people, in
Mm-hmm.
the name of getting fame.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the one thing that really hurt my feelings. Sometimes I feel like I don't want that life, because if you really want, uh if you're really coming with a positive mindset, you have to focus on the people, not yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
So um I just think there's been a lot of manipulation.
Wow.
Yeah.
And for you, what do you think has been the most positive outcome from social media in our community?
Oh, the
Like,
love.
mm-hmm.
I don't want me even finish it. The love.
Mm-hmm.
The love has
Okay.
been passive. The love has been positive. Um and people have grown. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
people where don't be close up to people who have been open now to be able to express themselves.
Like me.
And, and I think it's because we have given them a platform where they can be able to feel comfortable,
Mm-hmm.
um, and use confidentiality as a plus and as a
Mm-hmm.
to be able to reach out to the community. So people don't really grow a lot, to be honest with you. They don't grow
Wow.
from 5 years ago to today. It's been massive.
Influencer. What do you think? What is your definition of an influencer?
Hmm. An influencer can be positive or negatively, all depend how you
Mm-hmm.
want to be able
Mm-hmm.
to assimilate it. An influencer is someone who positively or negatively um,
Mm-hmm.
impacting your life, or
Mm-hmm.
able to um, how can I put it? Put out something out there where you can learn from it, or I can learn from it, either in a positive
Mm-hmm.
or negative way. So I can
Mm-hmm.
influence your life in a positive way, just like I can influence your life in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends how you want to receive it.
Wow. Do you think our community get people the way you feel really consider influencers?
A lot.
I mean the positive ones though.
A lot. I don't even know negative one.
You know any negative one? So are you by that saying, um if you are picking the social media, any person for our community where it put our content, you are okay with them? following the person?
I didn't get that. What you say? Sorry.
Okay, so you say a lot and you don't know any negative influencer for our community.
Mhm.
Are you by that saying if you're picking them for social media, you're okay with them following any person from our community who is doing something
Uh,
online?
Actually, when I say I don't know about any, not just because say I'm not focused. I'm trying. I try not to focus on that. I know so there's a lot, but
Okay.
I try not to focus on that side of the negative part of it. But
Mm-hmm.
um, there's a lot of positive influences, and,
Okay.
and I know everybody go to say yes. I'm gonna use my daughter, but my talako first. I know that,
Mm-hmm.
but to be honest with you, um, I use her most of the time because she's an example of growth.
Mm-hmm.
From when it starts social media with all of us and to where she is today, it's a sign of growth and positivity. Um, in as much as she has her own ways and to hit hard on people,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that that has helped or opened the eyes of a lot of young people to understand that
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot you have to do with patience, there's a lot you have to do with honesty, and there's
Mm-hmm.
to do with love. That's somebody who will go above and beyond for the community and to make sure that somebody have food on their table. I see a lot of young ones that are coming up today, and
Mm-hmm.
that's not for them where my own happiness it come from. I don't even want to. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that I look up to on social media, and I'm like, wow, you know what I mean? And it just giving me a sense of belonging. One point in time, I wanted to run. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
thing because of the heat and because of a lot of negativity and all that. But I think that people have grabbed the positive, known that well, our community know which one be good, which one be bad. Unfortunately, it's
Mm-hmm.
just a vibes and just they bring people together a lot. So you
Mm-hmm.
people gather when she's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then she's but to be honest with you, they know the good, the bad, and the ugly side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. So they know they do know. So we have a lot of positive. I have this sister that I follow, Dr. Fende. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
her friend. She might not understand that she's an influencer on
She's
social,
an influencer, yeah.
but I'm not sure she even know. See, you're an
Yeah.
influencer. That's what people feel like. You just need to come light camera, do live video, and do this
Nope.
for yourself an influencer. No, she influenced me
Mm-hmm.
positive. Has to do with weight loss.
Yeah.
And, when I see her and I see the things she does and how she carries herself and all that, it amazed me. And I be like, oh my God, I want to be like this woman.
Mm-hmm.
There's something in her that keep me going. So you don't just have to come and on live video, do live video or own a platform
Mm-hmm.
and start to become an influencer. Sometimes you just posting positive thing, you might not even know how much impact other people's
Very
lives.
true.
So and the good thing about it is that I've seen the young ones that are growing up today that are
Mm-hmm.
growing up that
Mm-hmm.
they're really doing amazingly great. To be honest with you, we have Mamah Dola show, we have Candy Opinion, we have Sophie, we have DJ Sakis, we have a lot of them that are coming
Mm-hmm.
today that you look at them, you be like, oh my God, there was a trend. You want to leave this legacy knowing fully well that there are a lot of people behind you that are doing amazingly great. It gives you pleasure, it gives you happiness, it makes you feel fulfilled that at least, somebody don't hear. They talk, we don't talk, and they don't do something great, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
But how do we get to decide if an influencer is positive? Or they like how if some person say, hey, help me, what do you have like any guidelines to on knowing, okay, this guy, this influencer is somebody I want to follow, or okay, yeah, in as much as he put out positive content,
Mhm.
maybe according to you, but I'm not thinking a person like, do you have like any guidelines around knowing who to follow as an influencer?
I think your works, the only thing I can know about people is your works. Your works tells for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Track record, they say bad fashion they hide. If you can fake to be good today, the next 2 3 years you become somebody else.
Very true.
Yeah,
Very true.
it becomes a monster. Your bad fashion show for outside, So I think your track record tells. When somebody comes, and I tell people, they say you have to be very careful what you do on social media because this social media can be your growth and it can be your downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, when people want to look down on to your track record, I don't know you don't know me, but when I sit in the next 2 years, I say let me go down to Toridey page, man, see who he be. I think from
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely tell the kind of a person that you are. If you're not being
Okay.
a good person, you for to say me start gossip blog, me start congosa, me start
Mm-hmm.
yeah that. And again, being a congosa blog doesn't mean that you're a bad person. But it's how
Mhm.
you manage the blog that tells
Mhm.
your character. Because in
Mhm.
everything we do, there's a little bit of character that you are in that little thing that you do. We want
Mhm.
to say your bad fashion go show. It's just reality.
Well, Dr. Feribne asks, with a platform like yours, do you think you bear a responsibility to steer the youth in a positive direction? Good question.
Um, Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you. I think so. I think so because I have made it my responsibility to do what,
Mhm.
and I feel like if I've chosen this path, it means I have to be an example to that, to what I'm trying to tell you. I keep
Mhm.
telling you, oh, no, not do so, and then I do the opposite side of it. I don't think it's definitely gonna be appropriate to the young ones,
Yeah.
knowing fully well that um a lot of people need a listening ear out there. The people when they call it for 2 o'clock on morning time, not because say you be Jesus Christ, but because they feel like their spirit is drawn to you, and there's a reason why their spirit is drawn to you. So
Mhm.
you cannot have that impact on somebody's life and be somebody else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Another question. I think it's almost similar to um, Dr. Fermi question from our sister Nancy. Do you think most of the social media influencers are community builders?
Do I think what?
Most social media influencers are
Hmm.
community builders.
Um, I I don't think so. To be honest with you, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think so. Why? Because um, I think I want to say yes and I want to say no. I want to
Mm-hmm.
say yes because I want to believe that
Mm-hmm.
that's why they are on social media, and that's the purpose of the reason why um,
Mm-hmm.
they're doing what they're doing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is that I want to say no because there are different reasons why people decide to do social media.
Yes.
Some do it to influence other people positively, some do it for fame, some
Mm-hmm.
make money. So people have different reasons why they're on social media. I can't really tell.
Wow. Another question from some person with the watch. Roy Mama, is it right for couples to bring their marital issues on social media?
um I would say capital N no.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is that I'm a life and relationship coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And and um and I think Dr. Fender is a mental health specialist. Now,
Mm-hmm.
we have created a platform to have conversations, to
Mm-hmm.
talk, share, ideas. And if I have something in my spirit that I want to share with the community, I'll definitely share. If you have something in your spirit you want to share, this is a community that we all are talking about. Now,
Yeah.
comes to couples and their privacy and all that, what I believe that people should do is to reach out privately,
Mm-hmm.
have this conversation. It's like a therapy session. I don't think it's appropriate for people to be able to create platform where people will come tell their story of their pain, not really their pain, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, the wahala where they go through, or try to
Mm-hmm.
down one partner, because I believe that um, relationships are for good, the bad, and the ugly. And when the ugly side comes, you should find a better way to resolve it. And people don't make a lot of people don't be scared of what relationships are all about, because all we hear that, oh, do you want to do so? Do you want a bad thing?
Mm-hmm.
Where they make the young ones say that if you ever enter the marriage or relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I don't think it's appropriate for us to be able to accommodate couples or relationship to be air out like that in public.
Guys, go ahead and share, go ahead and like the video, go ahead and comment. We need more questions. As an influencer, what are some of the challenges you go through?
Hmm. Whew. A lot. A lot in the sense where the community feel like we have it all,
Mm-hmm.
and also nobody's asking you how are you. Nobody nobody's asking you how you doing. No one is asking you how did your day go. But it's not a pastor. Pastor they pray for normally they pray for pastor, you know. So
Yeah.
it's tough at times. It's tough at times, but when I get to that place of where I have to hit my head on the wall, I always have to look back and say I'm grateful. There's a reason why they're reaching out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you find your place in a place where people can reach out to you, it's a
Mm-hmm.
grace. It's an honor. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of challenges that we definitely go through. Where you know, resources. How to be able to manage the resources or how to be able to reach out to people who need help.
Mm-hmm.
um, how much people are crying for help every day, and who do you trust? Who is the person? Who are the stories right? That's one of the reasons why I have a manager, DJ Sakis, who kind of helped me out in a little bit because even when that became my effort on Chris,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that comes, I shifted over to him, and then he definitely handled his follow up, make sure that this case that we are reaching out is right or not, because I get a very soft side. Anything they bring, I don't give me.
Mm-hmm.
So he tried to make sure that the cases that are coming in now, they are real, and we follow up and all that. One of the biggest challenges is finance. Um, we've done. I don't do until I don't until I reach at an urge where it's like, oh my god, how do I try to raise funds to do what I'm doing, not
Mm-hmm.
coming only from my pocket all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the biggest challenges that I'm having. And I wish that the community should be able to see and understand that um, the people that you think that they have it or they also need help. We
Very
also
true.
help other people, So it's been a challenge, but I think that with time we'll definitely overcome it.
So many people look at you, and especially the younger ones, they want to be like you. Most of them even feel like, you know what, I don't want to. For me, becoming an influencer should be my career. My question, do you think someone can actually be an influencer in our community, so you get huge influence in our community and make a living from it?
Perfectly. 100% yes.
Okay.
Percent yes. You just need to find your niche, what
Mm-hmm.
what you're good in, and,
Mm-hmm.
monetize it in your own way.
Mm-hmm.
And monetization doesn't only come from Facebook. A lot of Cameroonians say, "Oh, because Facebook not be monetized for Cameroon, and not
Mm-hmm.
for social media." No, you
Mm-hmm.
can. No, you can make it on social media. You can make it on social media in different ways and form. You can create
Mm-hmm.
as you reach out to a vast population, and where we can be able to share your businesses, share your information, share your ideas. You start
Mm-hmm.
going small. There are people picking the day where they don't be for social media where um they came to me with nothing. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Came to me with nothing. Oh, can you share this on my platform? Then I asked them, you don't share on your own platform. They said no. I said, go back and start from your platform.
Mm-hmm.
Create a platform for you. Create a platform first, and then you come, and then we can continue from there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
started from there, going small, 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 small. Today they can stand on their feet by themselves. They're not
Mm-hmm.
price on Facebook, but they've
Mm-hmm.
businesses for themselves, and they are doing well. So people that don't hook on the fact say because Facebook not being monetized for Cameroon, they cannot make it on social media. No, they can't. Social media is not only Facebook. There's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's different platforms that you can reach out to people. And I think YouTube is much better for Cameroonians than even Facebook and stuff like that. So yeah.
Roy Mama, the relationship coach. How did you get there?
What do you mean? How did I get there?
How did you like make the decision of, okay, you know what, I want to become a relationship coach. I want to start talking to people about it. Like, how did you?
Um, oof. So many years ago, as a young lady, I got married. I got married. I came to this country as a very young lady, and I didn't know my left. I didn't know my right. So,
Mm-hmm.
and at that time, when you marry a person, maybe you invest your mind, soul, and your spirit on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one. That's the only person you know. So at that time, you know, it wasn't an easy journey.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't an easy journey, and that relationship came to an end. So I sat one day at work, and I saw this young lady, and every day, every time when he comes from work, she from one corner to cry,
Well.
like crying and keeps crying and keeps crying. So one day I had to walk up to her, and I was like, every time I see you come to work and all you do is cry, what's going on? So she shared her story. I was,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, when she shared her story was 80% similar to what I've been through,
Yeah.
you know. So that's how we started talking. We became good friends. From becoming good friends, I got into another young lady who had almost the same story like us. I said,
Mhm.
I did the same woman for this one age group, so you go through almost the same wahala, you know.
Mhm.
So that's how I spoke to. I didn't know about social media that much then.
Yeah.
I just one time I was see say Facebook, so it would be Facebook self. So Facebook was going was doing their own thing on Facebook. There was somebody that was on Facebook, sister Auntie T, sister Teresia,
Mhm.
Inspirational Corner. She's one of the people that I first saw on Facebook, and I sent a message to her. I said, "How do you do this thing?"
Mhm.
I was like, "How do you do this thing?" I see you on Facebook Live. You do Facebook Live, and you see people talking. So it feels like me talking to one. I feel like I just had this burden in me that I feel like I should share my story to a lot of people. And
Mhm.
at that time, it was one or two people that I could talk to. So
Mhm.
when I sent her a message, I think she didn't see the message for a while, and then a friend of mine, Mary, she's in Maryland,
Mhm.
reached out to me. She said, "Go to Facebook, no, go to Facebook." I said, "No, me, I didn't fear me that." I said, "No, me, I didn't fear me that thing, you know." I said, "She no." So she pushed me so hard, and then I did the first video. When I did the first video, the first time, I had 100 views on that video. Hey,
Mhm.
pop champagne. See, people, I cried. I was so excited about it. I said, 100 people watched the show. Oh my God, 100 people watched the show. So we're so excited about it. So it just pushed me. And, you know, every time she said, "Oh, now you can do it. Yeah, if you talk, go talk, go talk, go talk." So just like that, I just started doing little by little. I didn't even know what I was doing and stuff like that. And boom, by the time I realized, I don't know where I left from yesterday to today. If I tell you, I don't know.
Wow.
So it's just consistency and just staying true to yourself. And
Mhm.
I realized I had a story that I wanted to reach out to a lot of people. And I think that maybe I did. And I don't know yet. So I don't know. So you guys should tell me if I did reach out or not to that message to you guys.
No, now, one thing, me, I believe, say we get a few, right people, good people for our community where they on social media they talk, but I still feel like so many of them need to jump on there. Like I know I start calling names them. They do their one post them, but I feel like they really need to be consistent. The question I want to ask you now: do you think if we have, let's say for now we have one Roy Mama, do you think if we had like 1,000 Roy Mama, things would be far more better for our community?
Um, I hate giving accolades to myself. It makes me feel a certain way. Um, but there's a word that says know thyself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And I think that definitely if we have 1,000 word mama, trust me, it'll be 1,000% better. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there's 1,000 word mama out there.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen them yet.
Yep. Yep.
There's 1,000 word mama out there. There's a lot of amazing women that are doing great stuff. Um, um, we have Sister Daily Singer. She does her own thing. She's crazy in her own little way. She has
Mm-hmm.
fights the whole nation, but she's doing great. Um, um, we have so many. We still have so many platforms that are out there that are doing great works, and I just think that we've not been able to look deeper. I think if we do look deeper and we take away negativity out of our context of our community, we'll definitely
Mm-hmm.
we'll find a better way out.
You just mentioned Delhi singers. Sometimes I feel like people they struggle to distinguish between her opinion and a fact. So sometimes go be something go happen. She puts her opinion.
Mm.
People consider them as fact, and then they start go after it instead of even struggle to understand what they talk in. Now, one of the challenges I know so many influencers they face for community. I don't know if you've ever been in that space where you said something, you put out an opinion, and it was considered a statement or a fact, and then people rush you. If it ever happen, how you be handle them?
I think one thing happened one time, and thank you for talking about Jelly back again. Let me talk. Let me say something. Something people have to understand that they have to take a lot of emotion out of what social media is all about. They
Mm-hmm.
They put on some posts one time, and it wasn't even. I did a post one time, and for some reason, I didn't even. I woke up from. I saw a post from. It wasn't from Nigeria that I saw that post from Instagram, and
Mm-hmm.
I made a post about it. Fortunately, coincidentally, I think she had said something about that, and then the community went crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh my god! So I know if you talk something, and then you do contrary of, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or you say something contrary to what I'm saying. We have to have an open mindset. That's what people don't understand.
Mhm.
If you talk something, I almost align with you what you said. But now it's how I put it out that matters. You know what I mean? You if you talk something where you believe in are true. Me, I
Mhm.
that's maybe not true. I talk on it my own different way. We have to decide.
Mhm.
I agree. It's just been normal. We take off the emotional out of it. You learn something from me, I learn something, move on. But I think
Mhm.
that the community is fast to judge than to read and understand.
Mhm. Mhm.
Most of the time, when you make a post, people are just so excited to first of all share. And I tell people, read.
Mhm.
Read what I have written.
Mhm.
And before
Yeah.
you comment. If you don't understand, ask questions. We know the read. We just rush to want to judge without.
Mhm.
So I think most of the time that's what our community is. One of the biggest things that we're fighting for community. But I really have not had a lot of that controversy because I try to put myself in everybody's shoes before I put out what I want to put out there. It might not sit well, maybe with some people. No matter how much you want to try to please out the community and all that, not everybody will please them. Trust me. So man, they don't wake up for yourself when you're wrong side for bed. You
Very
just
true.
you just vex you for some good morning post where you post and say, but why you don't say good morning? Why is it
Mhm.
good for
Mhm.
everybody? So that just you cannot please everybody. That's the reality of it.
Wow. Is there anything you want our influencers also to know? Because yeah, you definitely with the experience, you get these people that under you where they do wonderfully well. But is there anything in your like inside you where you don't feel like okay, maybe our influencers need to know about this. That way it will guide them for do a better job.
Come again. I'm sorry.
So anything they where you don't ever feel like you know what, because sometimes I know you see them doing the thing and you probably see someone doing something wrong, and then you like you know what, I don't need for talk for you, maybe with time ego no say okay now so I get for go. But I'm not talking about individual, I mean like influencers as a whole.
Mhm.
Do you feel like there's anything you want to say to them to help guide them or redirect them, or just kind of like okay, maybe if I do the thing when I do the thing then the way
Mhm.
it will be better for we all.
Oh, definitely. Most of the times, see if I see certain things, I don't need for come throw shade. I don't,
Mhm.
and a lot of them can testify. I can
Mhm.
message, hey, bro, this thing so we do and
Mhm.
post and say what you think about that, or you think say, oh, why are you posting this thing this way? You think, and I always give them the opinion. It's up to you. I'm just saying it's my own opinion. So it's up to you. If you think that the post we make can be correct, so you think about it. It's up to you. If you think it's not
Mhm.
appropriate, and then maybe you can change or do something about it. But at the same time, I don't need for throw shade. A lot of people go just decide for throw shade or go do live video contradict whatever some person not talk. I'm just to cause a lot.
Mhm.
But but sometimes the day I just chill because the people there they be very sensitive. To be honest with you, time the day where I dey chill, I will lay back and see if the maybe comment section will help them change, their mindset.
And we always get people they I don't know if they're cloud chasing or whatever. They come under your video, your life or your, and then they just want to be straight up disrespectful. What will you say to people like that? Because even for the comment section now, I feel like we'll get one or two. What will you say to them? For now, so I want me to talk for that people.
Um, well, most of the time I need to pay attention to my spirit. I don't know. Maybe I get my own way and do my own things. You understand?
Mhm.
I pay attention to a whole lot of negativity, but at the same time, we're human. One time is a comment will catch your eye. You know,
Mhm.
press it right there, and I deal with it and I let it go. So
Mhm.
I always let people understand that everybody has it's a platform. It's now
Yeah.
platform where you do on social media. It's like an open book to
Mhm.
be honest with you. So I did give everybody there's a reason why somebody has said what they have said. So I'd always ask you, this thing we're talking, so what you think, what do you mean? Or address it right there on the live video and then we'll let it go. So I didn't really pay too much emphasis on negative thoughts, but
Mhm.
why I go want to understand where this person is coming from because you don't know. Maybe what they are saying is true, or maybe what they're saying is not true. So you know
Mhm. So many people still be of the opinion say social media get more negative effect on our community than positive effect.
now
Which
how
you think?
now how they decide to assimilate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you feel say the reason why you see too much of negativity because your mind want to watch too much negativity.
Mhm.
So if you decide say Monday to Sunday you want it on gossip blog, that's all you're gonna see.
Mhm.
I say you want to shut down yourself on gossip blog to see what is positive, you're definitely gonna see. There are amazing stuff on social media. Trust me, am
Mhm.
amazing, and that's why you see I need to pay too much of attention when there are a lot of fights. Why? Because you might be looking at it on one side, you never see
Mhm.
the of it. Maybe if you open your eyes wide, you might see the other side of it and understand that hey, there's a reason why this thing is happening this way. And,
Mhm.
or just see one side jump, fly on this other side, you want to start fight. So
Mhm.
if you put your mindset on the positive side of it, trust me, you'll realize that there are amazing stuff going on. Even though one or two craziness go happen, it won't shadow the positive side of it.
Some person don't text me personally. He say you are actually celebrated by most Cameroonian influencers, especially those in the comedy sector. Um, yeah, you're doing a good work, but the few say it is more of your personal relationship, supporting them financially and all of that. That's the reason why um they support you that way. Do you think that is true? So it travel means say most of our influencers tend to gravitate towards people where it assist them financially and all of that.
I don't think so. I don't. I support when I can. It's not,
Mm-hmm.
what is not attached to you have to be loyal to me. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, even the support that I say, I don't even know the people I send it to. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
even though, yeah, the public figure, the ones that I support, I know them personally, but I
Mm-hmm.
it's not a support per se.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put it this way: not support to buy your loyalty. Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. And I never ever really like go privately and say I want to support someone. No, I see it on social media right
Mm-hmm.
there. I decide if I want to support, I support, and I move my hand, I disappear. That's it. So it never ever be a loyalty thing. Nah, it's never been that way. Nah.
What to be the biggest thing you don't get on social media?
Love,
Okay. You said that earlier. I was just trying to trap you.
love. The love is massive, and
Mm-hmm.
I really do appreciate it. And sometimes I ask myself, why me? You know, I ask myself, who am I?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't take that for granted. To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I don't.
What is the biggest thing you feel people from our community still never understand about our influencers?
Um, I think they never understand. Say, our influencers are humans like them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They never understand. Say, these people work so hard to
Mm-hmm.
a living or to live the lifestyle that they're living. And
Mm-hmm.
what I want them to do is to be able to chill a little bit on them. No
Mm-hmm.
pressure, because pressure, I think it don't push a lot of people to be who they're not supposed to be at that
Mm-hmm.
because they're trying to please the community. Um, so they need to really chill out a little bit on influencer and let them understand that they're also human like them. They're human like them, and they also deserve to. Once in a while, check on them and find out how they're doing too. They deserve to be asked, "How are you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
It feels good. It feels good to know that the people care about you as much as you care about them.
Man, thank everyone who's watching. My brother Desmond Fume. By the way, boss, can you give a shout out to Candid Opinion with DM? If I don't do that, they'll kill me. They on the comment and since they see the one special shout out from you.
Oh, she's my baby girl. She's been doing amazingly great. I
Mm-hmm.
saw her earlier on as one of the young social media influencers that have come up. She's one of
Mm-hmm.
the people that I hit it so hard on her when
Mm-hmm.
are going wrong, especially when during Kamif and if we
Mm-hmm.
talk about something, I say, hey, bring your head together. So there's
Mm-hmm.
something happening in the community, you gotta be talking about what is happening now in your community.
Mm-hmm.
And she took it the right way. Another person will take her and say, who will be you for telling me that kind of, you know what I mean? But she took
Mm-hmm.
it the right way, and bam, the next minute she was blogging about what's happening during Kamif and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's my baby girl. Trust me, she's
You
doing.
get so many baby girls.
I get so many
Yeah, guys, go follow her page. I think the name should be Candid Opinion with DM.
opinion.
If boss talks here, they do well, they need to do well. The other thing, do you sometimes feel like you are kind of like the referee amongst influencers? Like, okay, you go here, you try for balance and small try for. Do you feel that way sometimes?
Um, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they give a time if I be free or not, but I don't really know. But I think
Mm-hmm.
everywhere I go, I try to leave my 1%. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's just what I do. Um, I just try to I just try to leave my 1%, and I think I hope that my 1% is helping out. So that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
We have more than 40 people watching. We need 40 shares, please. And any person will get something like a business with you run. I don't know. Leave us a comment. We'll talk about your business. Now I think we don't talk about business, and we don't see a lot of influence. I feel like the business landscape for our community they change because of the role of influencers. We see people like Auntie Felicia, they do ads them back to back. We see Kara and Copies. I see you always posting things on your social media, and I don't know if our community they pay attention to that, but I want you to throw a little bit of light on how influencers can actually use what they have to grow our community, especially when it comes to businesses.
Um, when it comes to businesses, I think that art pays a lot. Adverts pays a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends who you're working with and all that stuff. And our community should be able to be open-minded to pay for
Mm-hmm.
adverts to their influencers. That's one way you can support them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Supporting them is not only by sharing videos, but also if you have a business that you think that there's a platform that you want to run through, um, please also support them by paying for adverts and all that, and it definitely help them out in one way or the other. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, um, we there are a lot of adverts that we do for free. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that we do for free that people who cannot afford uh,
Mm-hmm.
those payments. But when you don't go, you don't make them come back, and say thank you. Don't
Mm-hmm.
disappear, and don't put a shame on that platform. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to be able to appreciate your influencer. That's what we talked about before. There's so many ways to make money, you know,
Mm-hmm.
many ways to make money on social media. And I'm gonna use Mama Teleco platform because our platform is huge on adverts, and and through those adverts she's been able to help a lot of people in the community. If it's
Mm-hmm.
money, so put her for a pocket, no own no man for give
Very true.
no man for do anything. Nah, she doesn't own nobody. That's her bit. That's her platform. She worked
Mm-hmm.
hard to get to the place where she is. When people that be dragging left and right, nobody was there. But at the same time, she decided
Mm-hmm.
that, you know what, I will stay positive. I will use what I have to bless the community. And as much as she's blessing, she's getting more blessings day by day. So
Mm-hmm.
it works a lot. It works a lot.
Who be your biggest influencer for our community and why? The person.
um why I don't know why we put it that way. Um ooh, let me see. But doesn't matter like when I don't talk say because I'm my daughter. Let me put on the side. I'm not gonna talk about her anymore. So let me see. There are a lot of people that there are a lot of people that um there's one person that I was very attached. I was very attached watching on TV a long time ago until she became a part of me. It was Auntie Nene. I met her Auntie Nene from CRTV, and
Mm-hmm.
I just love the way she talks and the way she carry herself. And the first time I got to do something with her was during Fish funeral,
Mm-hmm.
and I could not even put myself together. I was shaking. I could not. That's when I know that, oh my God, there's someone that you really look up to. I couldn't even put myself together. I was shaking because
Mm-hmm.
I love the way she addresses stuff. I love the way she presents. I love the way she carries herself and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
that gave me, it pushed me a little bit to want to be or do more like that person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, she's one person that I looked up to. And there's a lot of couple of people, but hey, I don't want to call names because trouble yet.
Yeah, and now one thing I don't notice for our community, correct me if I'm wrong. People the way they get, I know people like Bea, Boss Bea. Sorry, I know if you call Bea, see Bea. I know people like Bea, where they do wonderfully well for community. I know people like Kamga, they're putting out good content, but for some reason you need to get the traction. We man, let me have the expect. I need to see people really like relay with their content, them getting the um millions of views and all of that. But then the people that we they I need to say they put out bad content, but then there's always a small gossip inside or drama or whatever that it really gets the views and the following and all of that. Is this because our community never really understand what good content or good content creators are, or people for social media just find an entertainment, maybe drama, or I don't know.
The truth about it is our people, my people know what to be good. They know the good, the bad, the ugly side of it. But
Mm-hmm.
in any community, not only Cameroon,
Mm-hmm.
gossip attracts a lot. When person come and tell a story, you see hundreds of people. When person come and talk about some bad thing for some side, you see hundreds of people. I think that gingers people. But I always tell people that what you feed yourself is that's what you make yourself out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Tonton Bayana, one person way, trust me, if you sit and listen to his messages,
It's deep.
is deep. And especially as a man, it will change
Mm-hmm.
the narrative about life. But our people don't want stuff like that. No one need tell them good things. Mm-mm. We don't want good things. We just want if it be kind of some drama. We be bring up, we talk about some man way, some teen way, some that trust me. All we go gather. We hear that gist. At the end of the day, what did you get out of it? At the end of the day, what did you go home with? How has that impacted your life? But yet we want change. Probably no can give you change. The,
Mm-hmm.
you the change is me.
Very true.
What you decide to listen to or what you decide to make yourself out of. That's what matters.
Very true.
So if I walk out of this place, we all the hustle will live a better lifestyle or to
Very
live.
true.
Now, if I decide to say I want only hear me in a gossip, I will be narrating myself towards that path,
Mm-hmm.
only bad things, because that's what all I hear. So it all depends what you want to hear as a person. But trust me, um, his time is good. He has. One thing I like about him, he need to change nothing for nobody. He has the
Mm-hmm.
he know who he be. Trust me. He knows if I walk in this place, I will take over. He's this one thing about him is that he's not afraid of anything, and that's what really I like about him. So
Um, fake it you make it. People they complain say now the lifestyle of most of our influencers. And I've spoken to a few, and they say, yeah, you just get for belief, say you will live, you'll be for that place, you start live and then you start live the lifestyle, and then you definitely get there. So they do everything possible. Like you know what I mean by fake it till you make it.
mhm.
Now my concern is we're picking the way they online, people they really watch them. They actually see that lifestyle we did fake, and now they feel like it's reality and then start put pressure on themselves. I want you to I don't know, I want your reaction on that.
um, that's one of the reasons when I talked in the beginning, I said things that sometimes I feel like I don't even want to come on social media because we
Mm-hmm.
see how much people put um, stuff out there that are not real, and
Mm-hmm.
makes the younger ones who look up to them to think that they be nothing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because if I want to show up a certain lifestyle and that lifestyle is not mine, you understand? Some young person they up the way they look where they hustle, it do it really, it you hustle for real. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
If he say no be not nothing, why? Because he don't see your lifestyle and she feels that you're better. You don't know where you're,
Mm-hmm.
but you are doing the real thing. And that other person is sitting there. Maybe some person not just pays and fly, don't take a private jet, they don't take a what you call it, just for first class, just live a la vida local life. Some people will do real shit, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But that's the reason why I said in the beginning that don't emphasize so much on social media.
Oh.
If you're living your little life and you want to look social media and you feel safe, there's one thing you want to grab from it. Grab the very good thing, that one positive thing that you feel like you want to better your life with. Do your little thing and just go you. Not surely kill yourself because there's a lot that we don't see behind the scene that is being dealt with to put up that facade. It's just the reality of it.
Chef Suzy Passion. She says, Roy Mama, the Roy Mama show. I love you in your personality. God bless your heart.
Oh,
I think she's a business person. Maybe we'll give her a shout out, please.
hi, Chef Susie. Love you right back. Thank you so much.
Guys, go check her out right after this video. Also, follow her, see what she's doing, and see how we can support. I like something you talk for you earlier. You say, I don't know if you mentioned name, but they like phobia. See, in like we can change our community. Now, me and you
Mhm.
get us so responsibility for develop or for grow our community, support one another, criticize constructively, stand support, and I see you doing that a lot. I don't go for your social media. It's difficult to see someone like you with the influence that you have share almost everything with the positive online. I know people they way I feel I'll get friends even a celebrity that will even beg, they say I beg share me the one. They'll say yes, and then they'll stop for pick your call and whatever, they'll never share. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for, by the way, what if that thing about you if you see our community never really exploit them?
Mm. um,
Boss.
it's hard. It be hard. Um, I think they've exploited a lot. Don't exploit a lot because I think I've put out almost all of me out there, and but I just feel like we've not connected enough. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've not connected enough. I just feel like now why I want to. Sometimes I feel a little disappointed, but I don't want. Trust me, I don't want you guys to get me wrong. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the people who have been there supporting the people who have been there from ages and all that, and people who we don't really connect really deep. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
well, like Susie, Chef Susie, I really did not know her that much, but look
Mm-hmm.
out there, and but I feel like I don't want to be ungrateful. I think they've connected enough, and from comments, from everything else, the love that have been massive, and I've not really have that hit. I have people who have done YouTube videos and said whatever, and then come back after and say, "Well, we're sorry, apologize," and all that. So I really feel say we don't really connect to a place where we just have to be real. That's all. I just want people to be real. That's
Oh.
just I'm
Um.
setting reality. Just be real.
Okay. Shout out to my boss, Prince Agbo Gibet, Ebo, Prince of Rock. Shout out to my brother, Kapu Bele Derek. Shout out to Chef Suzy Passion. Financial Freedom with Doris. I don't know if you know about them. Shout out to you. My boss Desmond, he don't dey ask question back to back comments. For me, my brother, for me Wong, you did your help ask me their name fine for background. Um, DJ Kabongo official, shout out to you. God, man, the list long.
Prince Agua Gilbert from what? Enukum village.
Enokum, now I want call herself
The worry place.
Mama Blink, shout out Londe Marinette, shout out David Prince, shout out. Thank you guys. If one star called and in the plenty best movie. And one thing I don't know to say, most of the people that watch this video actually influencers him, and that goes to say, or enough for just say you are doing wonderful for the community. What is the future for Royal Mama? What is the tomorrow for you
Ooh,
as a brand?
that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I have a couple of projects that, trust me, I've been working on, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I don't relax a little bit on social media because I want to focus on me a little bit. I think I focus a lot about the community, and it take me a little bit backward on a whole bunch of stuff that I have to do. So
Mm-hmm.
kind of chill back a little bit and see how by the end, before the end of the year, I should be able to focus on myself. We have a couple of new shows that are coming.
Mm-hmm.
Have Bliss TV, Bliss Entertainment TV. That are
Mm-hmm.
a couple of shows that have to be on Bliss TV, and I know you guys, some of you know Mr. Bliss, the CEO of Bliss Entertainment TV. So we have a couple of projects that we're working on, and also I have a book that I'm writing, and hopefully in a month or two it's gonna be out. It's called "On the Blended Family: The Power of a Blended Family." Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that 80% of us have maybe passed through what blended family is all about, or we've lived with a cousin or a brother or this and that. So our experiences and how much it has influenced our life and all that. So I decided to put my story together and see how we can impact to help somebody out there. Um, um, ooh, there's just a whole bunch of little things here and there that I'm trying to do, but hopefully we get to a bigger platform and a better way. I was just at a conference with Mayo Clinic, one
Mm-hmm.
yes cancer research center. Few days ago, that was when Thursday or Friday in Jacksonville, and it was an amazing meeting. And I just talked about it earlier on my show how social media can influence you to become a better version of yourself. And
Mm-hmm.
but nowadays, when person want to work with you, they look at track record. They don't
Very
know.
true.
So they'll definitely want to go back on your handles to see the things that you've been doing.
Been doing.
Positive for us to be able to work with you. If their brand is safe in your hands, or you take and transfer some side we can't cost them a whole lot. So
Mm-hmm.
have to be very careful what we do on social media, how we do it, and what we want to do, what we picked to say that this is what we want to do. So there's just a lot that we're working on, and hopefully, by the grace of God, before the end of the year, we'll definitely share that. And why not on Toridey?
Oh God, it could be a blessing. Your biggest fear, boss.
Uh, my biggest fear is not to be able to tell my story before I leave this world. Um, but I know I have enough time. I'm not going to do anytime soon.
Okay.
But I know I have enough time to be able to create a system where my children can sit tomorrow and look at it and be like, "Ah, I'm proud of my mother." So, but one thing that I'm grateful is that I have a son who's 20 years old. He's not on Facebook, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
about it. He's on Instagram. He's a model, and he's in university. And I try as much as possible for to emulate something
Mm-hmm.
that tomorrow, even if he stumble on something, he'll
Mm-hmm.
know that this is mommy, you know. And I'm proud of my mother, and I can have a track of the kind of woman that I want to marry because I don't want no craziness or any madness. So it's a lot. It's a lot to work on. But hey, we're here. We're
You
facing it.
talked about your you talked about your son. Sorry. You talked about your son. Do you think there's anything people in our community, especially the older folks who feel like, oh, social media is not my team, blah blah blah, they need to understand about social media that can help them or guide them towards helping these kids also knowing where to go, what to do, and all of that, especially when it comes to how they use social media.
Um, there's a lot. As a mother, I
Mm-hmm.
pride a lot on how I raise my kids, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's different. Everybody's
Yeah.
You don't see my kids out there on social media because before once in a while we do that, but it became so toxic where it wasn't a healthy community to be throwing out your children out there. Um, I I think that we just have to create a system where even if we're not there tomorrow and the kids are out there, they should be able to learn one thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's a platform where definitely they can learn a lot. But
Mm-hmm.
as of now, I don't think it's the right timing for them uh,
Mm-hmm.
due to the whole bunch of Christmas that is happening out there in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still going to learn things in the community somewhere else? Definitely. But we don't want to be the ones to put them out there to show them the path of disaster, but
Mm-hmm.
create a platform for them to be able to learn and grow. So it's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I tell people when you're on social media, I'm not even on social media for myself. I'm here representing my family. I don't know if you guys know, Cindy Amada is my cousin, and whatever she does affects me. Whatever I do affects her. If something happens to me tomorrow, they're gonna call her. She's my sister, you know.
Mhm.
So I'm representing my mother. I'm representing my auntie. I'm representing the whole entire family. So when I sit and talk, I'm not talking for myself. I'm representing the entire family. So
Mhm.
people have to understand that when people come and just throw stuff like that, you're not only hurting yourself, and also the people who are out there who don't even know you. You know,
Mhm.
you're representing them too in your community. So it's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot of pressure, but at the same time, it's a route that we've chosen.
Not easy, oh. It's not really easy. Um, but you talked about you being divorced, and after that, you not talk about that you single or daily. No, my own part this for the hookup song.
This is where the hookup comes. Ah!
Maybe some people they do it. Some man don't talk with they have you know in a married. This and that. So maybe people will be interested to know about. I don't know if that's if something you want to share.
Um,
Relationship. Um.
who is ready to marry me?
Oh, now married direct. No.
That streets. I need to bend back. I need. Anyway, no, it was a long time ago with the kids' father. It's a long time ago. We have an amazing relationship. We pride in the welfare of the children. So we have the most amazing. It's like a best friend. Amazing relationship. I'm happily married. I'm in love and,
Mhm.
and in love, and I'm excited about it. And whew, it's a lot you get to.
That was good. What is we are actually at 1 hour 21 minutes. I think the longest we should go is 1 hour 30 minutes. I don't take a lot of your time.
Mm.
And if we pay you for this, no amount of thank you, no, I don't think it will be enough. Thank you very, very much. But I feel like Mojo ran up to 1 hour 30 minutes. So we'll get like 8 minutes to go. I want to ask you, what is the most beautiful thing that has ever come out of you being a relationship coach?
Ooh, um, I know I call love again because I love already plenty. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a lot of respect, a lot of responsibility. You don't put me on track, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to be a representation of who you are, what you're saying to the public. I can
Mm-hmm.
and do something else. So you don't discipline me a lot to be
Mm-hmm.
able to build a better version of myself. I've kind of known myself more. I've kind of understood myself more, and kind of loved myself more. So I know what I can take. I know what I cannot take. I'm a no nonsense person. Trust me. So and it don't help me also for limits. That's one thing that I really love. Limits
Mm-hmm.
circle, a lot, because if you're out there and you think you want to be friends with everybody, trust me, you get yourself into a whole big shit. But it don't make me, kind of groom my surrounding and know who to bring in and who not to bring in, and how to be able to deal with the community a lot.
You talked about someone like Dr. Fende. She's actually an influencer, but she doesn't even know it. But the thing where I feel say if if she goes a little bit further to be intentional about it, it will really influence more people. What will be your message to people like her and many others where you don't see them, you see they get the quality, they're even doing something already? What would be your message to them to bring them to the forefront so we can have many more royal mamas and then definitely grow our community?
I think she should go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she should go for it because it takes all of us to build a better community. I think she should go for it. And also, but also she needs to listen to herself. It's if she's safe and staying where she are, then let her just stay and keep doing her own little thing, knowing fully well that she's influencing a lot of people. But if she feels the need to expand, please let her do it. She's one of the people that I reached out to when Fish was going through his situation to help
Mm-hmm.
the mental health side of it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
remember, I think she had a couple of sessions with him or so.
Where?
Yeah, we talked about it, and it was amazing. So she has a lot to give in the community, but she doesn't even know. Or she's doing it, but she doesn't even know. So for any one of you who feels the urge or need to be able to do your thing, please just do it. Don't look at where we are today. Just start
Mm-hmm.
because
Someone.
where you're starting, that's where we started from. Not if you say you want to start today, you want can get, or don't start this thing ahead. Let me go back to this. This giveaway thing that you guys are taking it don't become do or die. Don't kill yourself. It's not all about giveaway. It's all about the content that you put out there. You can run a platform without giving somebody a dime, and you definitely make it more than some of us. So don't think about giveaway. It's not about money. This whole thing is not about money. We have done our path. We when we started this giveaway thing, Amatalaku and myself, it was just a point of supporting the community and doing one little thing here and all that. And then
Mm-hmm.
we realized that, oh, we need to do something bigger. We just keep doing it. But even the people who condemn us about giveaway, now they're doing the giveaway some past weeks itself, but it's okay. But at the same time, don't look at it and feel say I must get money to run a platform. No, it's not about that. No, start tomorrow. The next you want to say, oh, who can 2K help? Oh, who can 1K help? Oh, nah, that's not do what you be intentional. Focus on what you think that your passion is, your dream is. That one thing that has touched you in a
Mm-hmm.
place. Say, hey, now this one thing I want. I think this is a message I want to put out there. Focus on that and keep doing what you're doing. Trust me. Tomorrow you get one like. The next you can get two like. By the time you don't realize you don't fly for society. Good thing that they hide. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing. If you give people the money, we'll take them 24/7. Oh, but they don't come for your platform because they need to see nothing for the platform.
Yeah.
Reality of it. So just be intentional and do you. And trust me, you when it's your time, it's your time. It's gonna hit.
I want to play this video. I beg. I want to play the video and then you let me know what you think about it. I think you don't probably see this guy and the brand G Fashion Line. They are a brand in our community. They do shoes.
Mm,
I don't know if they intend to go into, yeah. So everything we you see and for day,
mm-hmm.
all those shoes actually be designed by the person Cameroonian
Oh
from the
wow,
Northwest region.
nice.
Um, give it, yeah, based in Texas. Like all the shoes that you see and for the and this video was actually done about 2 years ago. So now they get different designs, different really beautiful things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know when you see things like these and people like the one in as much as they get money way they be put on for run the business and all of that, they feel like our influencers and our major persons you only overask the money for promote their things.
Mm-hmm.
um I don't know. What is your take on that? I know you talk saying so he talk, but I get so many businesses they don't reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sako, how much will I pay you to do? I say, hey, just send a mad do I'm on. But then they reach out to other people, that they charge them high and all of that. Like, wait to be that thing where if you say what businesses and what business owners they need for know, where if you help them build a good relationship with influencers like Una.
That's beautiful. Anyway, by the way, congratulations to him. My first time to see the brand. They
Mm-hmm.
about it, and amazing, amazing, amazing in our community. That's great. Um, yeah. One thing you have to understand, say every platform is different. You're going to
Very,
a platform because you don't see the potential for the platform for you for getting something out of it.
very true.
Time, um, sometimes it also depends how people they reach out to you. Some people are very arrogant when they
Very
reach out.
true.
Say, you want just you give for just put their business out there for free, or you must work with them with what they have at that particular moment. No,
Wow.
a couple of people have done their adverts for free. If I don't take adverts from people, I'm not sure they don't even reach 5 foot or 10. But
Mm-hmm.
um, at the same time, they should find a better way of communicating to the influencers and also
Mm-hmm.
tell them what they have and do a proper way of reaching out. This
Mm-hmm.
way, if how you sell yourself, that's how I go buy. To be honest
Very
with
true.
you, if I sell
Very
my
true.
definitely buy me cheap. You
Very
know,
true.
yeah. If I sell myself cheap, you buy me cheap. So it's how you present yourself. That's like Joe Carpenter say, "Hey, I want to do this. How much you get, or how much do you make for this?" No, if you bring out a proper way of communication, I will definitely reach out to you in a proper way. We talk about price, and that's it. If it
Wow.
works, you're fine. If it doesn't work out with you, it's okay. But I think that we've done a lot in the community, and we try not to be doing this too much free stuff again because
Mm-hmm.
people respect. They don't respect enough, and they don't even respect the businesses that they own. You know
Mm-hmm.
because people just do stuff for them for free. You're making your money. Why you think that you don't have to pay me to promote it? You're
Mhm.
making business. You're making your money. So they will prefer to go pay some other person, different community money, better money that for come
Mhm.
you. But they need your services. So it doesn't make sense. So I think if they're presenting the proper way, definitely there's nobody who not want to work with them.
Mhm.
That's it. Most of the
Yeah.
time
So. Mhm.
people come up be like, oh, you don't need to pay me, but you have to. The people, these people who are sharing and commenting and all that, we give them data. You know,
Very true.
share and like, and we give you data 5K for 5, 10 people. That's
Mhm.
that money doesn't come to my pocket. It goes to them.
Wow.
So that's just it.
Some person asked me the location. That is their website. Just go to their website. One other beautiful thing they do, boss. I beg sorry, ma talk about this a little bit. One other beautiful thing they do is you can actually go on there and customize your own shoes. So you can go on their website, you choose your material, choose your design. If you want your name on the shoe, anything like they um, I feel like they're doing good for our
Just
community. Yeah.
tell them I'm available for brand ambassador.
Okay. No, I'll definitely and you'll really be a good one. You'll really be a good one. I'll tell them that and
I'm a
so
town girl. I love sneakers a lot. So
okay. Boss, I don't take your time. We don't hit 1:30. Thank you very, very much for today.
thank you.
You don't mention so many names. I want me to promise our audience who you will bring up for the next segment.
Oh
Na
my god.
Cindy Emade, na Mama Talaku.
Boy, I'll bring a P A M Global. You know, one thing about I want to talk about a PA that a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah,
It's very influential in the Cameroonian community.
very true.
There's a lot of artists that I knew from APS platform. APS
Mm-hmm.
person that would promote. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we promote your show. We promote shows for nothing, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
I knew about a lot of Cameroonian artists from his platform. So he's one bubbling person. He's a lover boy, though. Not leaving
Mm-hmm.
so the way they love and they go JJ.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll definitely see. We'll see how we can bring it up. We'll bring a peer on. We can also bring. I go give baby for the worry that my lover that my boyfriend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can. I don't know if he's ever been on your platform. I think
Yeah,
so.
he's been here in Texas.
We can who else can I who else? There's all my young ones out there who are coming. Maybe you can talk to them about what brought them to social media and what how do you think this young age of influencing is affecting them, positive or negative? What have they learned from some of us who are back there? Like Candy,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I see Auntie Mamu is there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um, Mr. Bliss,
Mm-hmm.
person who executive entertainer who can talk more on a lot about the Cameroonian community, entertainment community. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so there's a lot of them who, trust me, just pay me $5 per person and I'll bring them.
Oh God, this was beautiful. Thank you very, very much for your time. Thank you very, very much. Most importantly for what you're doing in the community. If some person like I dey call you say prezi because I know say I dey hope say someday we come prezi
Ah,
agbobala. If some person like you if you sit for 1 hour 30 minutes to watch this, it just tell you how much our people love you, how much we respect you, how much we value the things that we do. Thank you. I don't know if any final words they we you want to put out there.
I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the love, the concern, the hard bursts of love. I don't even know which word to use again. There's another word that is beyond love. I'll definitely do. I want to thank all those who have always been on the comment section. My biggest ever, Desmond. I fight to it 24/7, but
You
that's
know,
what great morning, and you always text me, "How are you today?" So
wow.
yeah, so I want to thank you guys so much. DJ Sakis, my manager, I love you so much. He has kept me on track. I want to thank all those who have been able to make sure that we take this journey to the next level. All those who have been positive, all those who are trying to make it happen. Be open, be free to express your mind. You know, even if it's a negative comment that you want to say it in a way that it will not hurt somebody else's feelings. You know, think about what you want to say before you type. Don't get so hyped.
Emotional. Yeah.
This thing that just fun. We're just here to catch fun and just live
Wow.
our life. You know, when I come on today, And I see people like you doing what you're doing. I really want to appreciate you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
I don't even know how much this means to me. It means a lot, and I really do appreciate it. People like, yeah, did you talk about Agbobala, who is there, who is making things big in the community too? I want to thank them
Hmm.
all. I want to thank Agbo Gilbert, my
Hmm.
yes, Mr. Fighter. But trust me, he has a lot that if you guys listen to him, you know that he means a
Very,
lot.
very true.
It's Idele, Father Abraham. I call him Father of Faith because
Hmm.
I met him in Maryland. If you see the way he worries about this, our brothers and sisters, just to make sure things are actually
Very
perfect.
true.
So
Very true.
Father of Faith, just making sure that everything goes on well. So I want to thank you all so much. Candy Opinion, Irene TV, all those young ones that are coming up, Sister
Hmm.
Sophie. You guys are amazing. Don't give up. Don't give up. Trust me, they're gonna hit you guys so hard.
Hard.
When they hit you guys so hard, just put your back against the wall and make sure that you can bounce back. That's what matters. And stay true to yourself. Don't do one thing today because you're doing for the community, and next day you see somebody else. Just stay true to yourself and keep doing what you're doing. Consistency pays. And trust me, the love will come. If not be a day today, tomorrow will be your day. It's
Who be
just
your
a
favorite artist now? So.
there's a spaghetti in there.
By the way, you guys did wonderful in Maryland. Yeah.
Yes, it was amazing. It was
Wow.
fire.
Like I see images like that. What that just stand for my island, and if you believe say we are actually making progress, I really wish our community. But by the way, they don't. With help from people like you, people don't start understand the importance of coming out to support, how to support and all of that. I should say things will only get better. Ma
Mm.
kick you out with this song from my sister, our sister Renyo. I'm so happy, happy, happy about boss. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Si tu penses que you go back in mama I be picky from more. If you don't know,
I
they
never
never
born
gonna
a
know.
moon. Seki
Nous séparer, nous on est là, on ne bouge
on
pas,
ne bouge pas,
on ne bouge
on
pas.
ne bouge
They
pas.
never gonna know.
Yep, that was a song from our sister Renyo,
Nous séparer.
the talented Renyo. My boss, my Prince Abogibe, don't see. May they do fire music. I don't want to get into the argument. Candid opinion. I don't know if you have a website or something that you want us to showcase. Any person we did for the life now, so we eat do business. More do some small thing with you. Now, when I get a website or when I get a Facebook one, I want more highlight them, more show them. I beg on a comment them for comment section. So if you go for day and see and show the people where they still watch which one they do for community. Yeah, and thank you guys very very much. Any person you want to sign out, you're ready. You're good to sign out. Um, okay. Um, Chef Susie's Passion. Is that a website? You just Google Chef Susie's, or is it a Facebook Passion? Chef Susie's Passion. Okay, I think I've seen a Facebook. Yeah, Chef Susie. Now the Facebook this right? Chef Susie's Passion. Yep. Wow, this is beautiful. Email chef Suzy Passion at gmail.com. Wow, this is fine. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Guys, una go follow her page, una check her page, see what she's doing. Like my sister Roy Mama talk, we'll not get mommy and papa. We'll get na me and you for do what we can do to build our community. We'll get na me and you for do what we can do to see this community gets better. We get na me and you to see what we can do to get this community to a place where when we will be proud. Another person, financial freedom with Doris. Is that on Facebook or YouTube? Let me just financial freedom with Doris. Okay, I think she's in Houston. Okay. Oh, thank you very much for sharing our video, boss. That was beautiful of you. Financial freedom with Doris, guys. What's that the like button? Let me follow first of all. Yeah, when I go follow her page, go see what she's doing. That is the only way we can get to grow our community, support each other, support one another, come together and see how we can just share knowledge. Um, Patience and Derek. Yeah, Una go check what she's doing. That is the name of the Facebook page, Financial Freedom with Doris. Guys, follow the page. Guys, like the page. What other person? Financial Freedom with. Okay, another page can be Glamour Lights Credible. Okay, Susie Brown said my page is SB Zis Ven Natural Sweden in website. Oh god. Guys, I wanna go slowly so I feel easily modo or no 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 be fair for go start off with that one. Okay, Desmond, my page is H1 page. So we'll see H1 page. H stroke one. I don't know. Am I supposed to add page or is just H1? And is that on Facebook? H stroke one. Boss, I don't see am o. Boss Desmond, I don't see your page. Um Glamour Lights Credible. I'll look for Glamour Lights Credible. Yeah, I think this should be the page. Yep. Um okay, this is actually a Facebook account. I don't know if there's but I don't send you friend request. Guys, go out there, go check what she's doing. Even get YouTube. I hope say Glamour Light. I hope say na the page that way you try for show we. I just hope say na the page that way you try for show we. It says Glamour Light Credible. Let us go to her YouTube. Okay, the YouTube link never even be active. I don't know why. Guys, follow her page, like her page. Go try for see what you try for do. We'll do another person. My page is SB. More just go for your website www dot um s sbzy Vin Natural Venturer. That is very natural. I dey struggle for. I don't know why it need to open. Okay, that website need to open. I don't know why. Maybe na my browser dey worry. More go for their Facebook. We go be na SB. Okay, I think now their own Facebook this like the page. Okay, guys, go check what they're doing. Go check out what they're doing. Okay. Oh, Mama Nora. Okay, go check, guys. Go check out what they're doing. It is even good to have a website. So, yep, yep. Go check their website. Check their website. See what they're doing. If you can patronize, please don't hesitate to do that. We no get no person for help our community, but me and you for support businesses, for support individuals the way that they put in the effort for see our community do things differently. Um, Pastor Anita Eta, welcome, woman of God. www Gilead Wellness Oasis. www.gilead Wellness Oasis.com. Okay, I think this is it. But my people, that's another website you want to visit. I don't really get depth. I don't really get that knowledge on okay, loose tea virtues. Like you just want to go there, just check what is happening. I hope saying at the right page that I hope saying at the right page that website. Just go there, see what you they do, especially if you get some more time for spending online. We want to come out and support people who are doing things in our community. We want to encourage them. We want to that is how we will grow. Not the only way that we will grow. Not the only way that we okay. So each one are supposed to add page. Okay, thank you, bro. Um each one page. Okay, I think this is it. My brother, thank you. Okay, I'll follow the page. Okay. You're an artist or something. Yeah, guys, go ahead, go follow the page. Gospel for Live Musical Competition. Beautiful. Go ahead, go follow the page, and it seems like they have a website, phone number. Even if they contact them, let them know what you think about what they are doing. By the page that age one page support. That is all we have to be doing. The order will go for the do. Okay, candid opinion with DM. Candid opinion with DM. Yep, guys, go ahead and that's her page. I like the page. So go ahead and check her page also. Candid opinion with DM. I think it's a talk show. This is beautiful. She has a YouTube. We'll go for her YouTube. But then it's just good to visit these pages, see what they're doing. Maybe if you give them suggestions, so if you help them get better, if you help grow their page. But it's just a beautiful thing to um Nana, that post I just come over past and we'll check their YouTube. Okay, so she does videos. Let me subscribe. Candid opinion. Candid opinion. Yeah. Go for their YouTube, check, look at their body of work, check what they're doing, and see how you can actually support them. That is what we want to do as a community. Pull our resources together and see how we can grow. And I remember say we'll not get the population, we'll not get so many people so we really need for bring everything we'll get them together for get to where we want to be. Um Susie Brown, hi. Pastor Anita, thank you. Yes, I have a healthy lifestyle business and a T line in body. Yeah, so that was on Gilead sometimes. You would already show that page. Camille Wonder. Is Camille Wonder a site you wanted us to visit? Mm, okay, share Susie's passion. Guys, I hope see everyone let me look at Camille Wonder. I think the guy wants me to visit. Okay, I think it's a blog or something. Kame Wonder. Okay. I like, yeah, I think it's a blog or something. And they even have a website, Wonderland blog. So you go in there, look at what they're doing, try to see how you can support them. Um, Try to see how you can support them. Visit their website. If you get anything you want, tell them. If you contact them through their phone number, the page name na Kame Wonder. We'll not get any choice. We'll just get for continue support one another. We'll just get for continue support projects around us. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very, very much for today. Thank you guys for the show, the questions. Everyone who stayed, especially during this last part where we talk about businesses. I feel like sometimes we'll just come on here and we'll just invite people. We'll just talk about people, their website. We'll show their website. Maybe if they get anything they want to add on how maybe presentation for their website, which people need to know about the website, the business they do. One time we'll just come on here and just share. So if you get a bulk of work for one place, we if we share the video and then people if you go now, okay, they see the business, they see that business, they see this, they see this. But I think we're doing wonderfully well as a community. We'll just get for continue for work, we'll just continue for be consistent, continue for support, continue for celebrate those who are doing something great, continue for encourage those who maybe are not there yet, but then they struggle, they find their feet. I will talk them again and again. We have a community to build, and it will take na me and you, no leader, no day. Na me and you be the leader. We you get to change the face of our community. Thank you very, very much for today. That is more to it I'll be getting for today. This was a beautiful session. This was actually a really, really beautiful session.